scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight.
Hey guys, in this video I'll highlight the basics of Hog strategies for Town Hall level 9. I will briefly provide an explanation regarding on what type of bases this strategy can actually be very helpful. Here's our first replay proof. It's a symmetrical base design. Always deploy a single golem while drilling inside the base. Make sure to provide the backup with 3 to 4 wizards and also the barbarian king behind the back. Bow strategy is actually pretty easy to understand, and it also ensures most of the time a perfect 3-star attack. Giant square bases are pretty easy to defeat. Just gotta make sure to clear at least 3 compounds with your kill squad. Once you are done, you can easily deploy your hogs on the engaged defense buildings. Make sure to engage X-bows and the heroes along with your kill squad. Of course, it will be better if you can capture X-bow successfully and along with engaging at least Archer Queen, as considering the fact that it deals more damage comparatively. So make sure not to use both the poisons on the CC troop and make sure to keep one for the skeleton traps in the future. The level of hogs doesn't really matter much in the clan castle, but make sure that your golem is off level 4 and the heroes are at least level 25 plus for a guaranteed 3-star attack. Hogs are really compatible on all kind of strategy for Town Hall level 9. So make sure not to use all of your wizards while luring your kill squad inside the base. Make sure to keep at least 1 or 2 for further clearance. Also avoid using your spells on your heroes at best. I hope this replay proof was really helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next clip. Let's move on to the another symmetrical square shape base layout. As I mentioned earlier, square bases are really easy to capture with the help of your hog riders. And as I specifically mentioned, not to use your all wizards to lure the golem and the hero inside the base, and make sure to keep at least something for the backup. So make sure not to use more than 3 or 4 wizards while drilling inside the base. If there's sufficient number of wall breakers, then I don't think so that you really need the help of jump spell. Wall breakers do play a very important role while using the hog riders along with the golem. I would strongly suggest not to keep 4 but at least 5 or 6 wall breakers for the backup. As if you're attacking for the first time, probably the placement of the bombs might be unpredictable most of the time. It's always good to keep something for the backup, and now as you all can see that the heroes were successfully able to capture the single X-bow, and now it's time to lure the hogs, considering the fact that the Archer Queen has also been successfully captured. Hog riders are in a very large number, so it's easy to capture the 3 columns on the right side. You can clearly see that the job is almost done on this base. Few buildings are still engaged on the golem and the Archer Queen, and the hogs are taking care of them very well. As the defense buildings were particularly saturated on the bottom side, so it was easy to capture them with the help of golem and the kill squad. As you all can see that the Archer Queen is taking care of all the defense buildings which are engaged on the hogs. Even if the hogs get killed, it will be still a 3-star attack. It's time to capture the X-bow along with the barbarian king, and it's a successful clear 3-star attack on this one. Time to move on the third replay proof of this video, and it's a symmetrical base again, and you all can see that the Tesla is saturated on the right side of the base. It's better to capture them now so that they can reduce the risk for the hogs. I would strongly suggest you to keep a jump spell to make sure that your heroes along with the golems do go inside the base. At the end, it's totally up to you guys. The number of hogs is comparatively very high. It's good to keep the 4th heal spell. Once you successfully are able to lure your opponent's CC troops along with engaging most of the defense building, it's time to deploy the hogs. 3 columns of the right side of the base are almost clear and it's time to deploy the hogs on the top side. There are 27 hog riders, they will be able to take care of the entire defense building on the top. Also make sure not to deploy all your hog riders at once and rather make sure to deploy them and scatter them properly at a particular side. Once the defense building on the top side has been successfully captured, it's time to clear the left side of the base. As this guy decided to keep 4 heal spells rather than 1 jump spell, I believe he made a very wise decision and you all can see that it's a perfect 3-star attack. That's how you can beat the symmetrical base designs easily. They may look a bit complex but they are pretty easy to defeat with the help of hog riders. Now it's a clear 3-star attack. Wanted to make this video long, so I just wanted to clear your basics. The blue arrows highlight the placement of the hog riders and the green one, the green ring in the center highlights the placement of your jump spell and the red one highlights the placement of your golems along with your heroes. To defeat these giant spy bases, make sure to follow the 3-column strategy. Also, it's not always necessary to keep the wall breakers if you can capture at least 2 to 3 columns with the help of your single jump spell. Should to clear at least 3 or 4 columns of the opponent's base along with capturing a single expo or at least heroes before deploying your hogs. Hope I was able to make you understand how to use hog riders in a bit more simplified manner. And now we are moving to the weird base designs or not so symmetrical base layouts. The motive of using hog riders is to capture at least 1 single expo along with your heroes and a bunch of defense buildings with the help of your kill squad. And of course you just need to gotta make sure that your heroes too good inside the base and helping the golem to clear the defense buildings. You can clearly see that the expo is engaged and our teammate was successfully able to capture down the opponent's queen. Now it's time to deploy the hog riders. There are a bunch of hogs, they will be able to take down all the buildings on the left side. And he's still left with 3 heal spell and now it seems pretty easy to capture all the defense building on the bottom side. Heroes are taking care of the buildings on the top and the bottom ones are easily getting destroyed by the hogs. Also take a note that the placement of heal spell is also as much as important as the placement of the hog riders. Avoid deploying the placement of the heal spell on the exact place where the hog riders are placed. To deploy them on the buildings where the hog riders are preferably going to go. Now it looks like that it's a clear 3-star attack on this one. The Hog Riders are compatible with almost all kinds of strategies for Town Hall level 9. Henceforth, we are using Pekka this time to help the heroes. As usual, make sure to capture the buildings on the outskirts with the help of your baby dragons or wizards or minions. I think I have provided a sufficient explanation regarding the usage of the Hog Riders on Town Hall level 9. Just a quick recap, just make sure to clear at least 3 or 4 column and at least an expo or the opponent's heroes with the help of your kill squad. Finally deploying the hogs, and make sure not to deploy them at once or in bunch and rather scatter them properly, thoroughly and divide them equally at a particular point. Make sure not to use all the wizards at once in the beginning and rather keep 2 to 3 wizards for the further clearance of the entire base. Here's a screenshot of the easy alternative for the army. Previously did mention that the level of the hog riders into clan castle doesn't really matter as long as they are level 5 or above. And here's the another super weird looking war base layout. So it's the last clip of the today's video. Attacker decided to use a queen chest this time to clear all the buildings on the outskirts of the base, and rather than using a golem, and he also makes sure to keep a Pekka to help the heroes. And as the clan castle was pretty easy to capture, it's time to drill inside the base successfully as the buildings on the outskirts have been successfully captured down. The rage spell will make the job a bit more easier for the heroes to capture the buildings. The X-bow is extremely weirdly placed, but the attacker will wait to capture at least the archer queen before deploying the hogs. As the Pekka will soon encounter the archer queen, I think that the attacker may deploy hogs anytime soon. All the defense buildings which are placed on the top side have been easily captured down with the help of the heroes and a single Pekka even before deploying the hog riders. Finally, the attacker is successfully captured the archer queen, and now I think it's time to deploy the hogs, as the defense buildings are also particularly very engaged on the heroes and the Pekka. Now it's time to bring on the hog riders, as the attacker is still left with 2 heal spell. I think that for sure he will be able to capture the base successfully. It is an actually very tricky base layout, but the hog riders make the job seem to be very easy. It's a Tesla farm and all the Teslas are situated close to the X-bow and the Barbarian King. I think that this skeleton spell might help to engage the Barbarian King, while the hog riders will take care of the Teslas and the X-bow. The job is all done and he was successfully able to capture down the base very easily. I hope you guys are too doing very well during the quarantine, and I hope that you all stay good and safe, and thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I was able to make the video seem pretty easy for you guys to understand. I hope you do master the hog attack and stay fit. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you all soon in the next one.